Welcome, you guys, to this episode of the Six Gaming Podcast. Yes, it's episode 71, and I am supremely hyped because I have an awesome and illustrious set of co-hosts joining us this week. Welcome. So, up first, I want to introduce Mr. Pantherian.
What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
Vegito!
What is up, Skillets?
Fucking Eeyore.
Right.
Next, Obadiah joining us for the first time. Officially.
Second.
Oh, this
Third.
guy.
Three?
Whatever.
The
That's
one episode
Obadiah.
didn't air.
The fucking Mad Russian joins us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dropkick
yeah.
fucking eating ice cream.
What's up, Lizards?
DQ for the win. I got you.
Yeah. I will endorse
Finally,
the fuck out
Mr.
of these guys.
Runplay.
I do have a minor announcement tonight to make. If you're watching us on Twitch, you see everything just fine. But if you're watching us on YouTube right now or are looking at the stream later, you will notice that Shosan's logo at the top is indeed backwards on
Lies
YouTube.
and slander.
On
Lies
YouTube,
and slander.
I'm afraid it is, Joe. I am
And
so
don't-
sorry.
And
Whatever.
don't worry, and yes, we all know, and it's driving us fucking nuts.
Oh, God. All right, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and switch it up just for you guys. Wait.
But then it's going to be fucked up on
The
Twitch.
button didn't click, so I'm just going to periodically start switching things over. That's
There
what
we
I'm
go.
going to do. I'm just
Oh,
going to
it's better.
periodically change it throughout the show.
Yeah, at least I could read it now.
Yes.
Right.
We're sorry if you're watching on Twitch, but if you view the stream later on YouTube, it'll be correct.
Yeah, because that's where the bulk of our fans come from.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
I couldn't keep a straight face and say that.
exactly. Yeah, not going to happen. All right, you guys, let's go to my favorite part of the show. That's right, you guessed it. It's news.
Hit the button.
Hit
the button.
Wait, fuck. Audio.
Too late. Too late. The moment has passed. The
Yep, it's gone.
moment has passed.
This is my favorite part of the show right here.
Oh, I was so hyped, I forgot about the fucking button.
You dumbass.
God, I just look. It's been one of those weeks. You're gonna have to deal with it. All
Well,
right.
there's a lot of reason to be hyped this week.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking excited, you guys. If you haven't seen it, E3 has happened. Holy shit, some announcements, son. Those announcements. So let's go ahead and let's talk about this. Okay,
What are
so
you, my therapist?
you guys missed a whole bunch of it.
Veg, it all goes back to your mother.
It
It does.
Why
Oh,
does this
Jesus.
have to go back to his mother
We
again?
can actually get
God,
on
it-
the phone
I mean,
and
I
have
know
a
Joe
fucking
goes
talk.
back to his mother,
and have
but
a
that's
fucking
something
group
else
therapy
entirely.
session.
Uh,
Oh, every 14-year-old wants to fuck her. I don't know.
Veg's mom. We love you.
You guys need a therapist? I can be your therapist.
No,
Tell
no.
me your
Chase
problem.
the rapist.
You
What's
cause
your-
more damage than it's worth. Trust me. All right, you guys. So if you missed a whole bunch
Poor
of this
Amy.
stuff, head on over to e3recap.com. They've got a really cool little collection that's going in there. But let's go ahead and hit some of these big ones, shall we? Now, I did notice that Final Fantasy was very, very prominent this year. If you guys haven't caught it, they announced at both the PlayStation as well as the Xbox announcements, which was very cool. And they showed off some pretty impressive stuff. Now, I think that Dropkick and I are the only ones that can say the new Zelda game is fucking amazing.
You
Can't
mean
wait.
Zelda Scrolls?
Why can't I say that too?
You don't
well,
have a Wii
I want to
U.
say it.
I don't have a
want to say
Wii
that.
U, but it's awesome.
It is on. All right, fine.
But now you have a
mean-
reason to get a Wii U because there's a good Zelda game on it.
It does almost.
You're talking you're talking about Zelda Scrolls, right?
Zelda
yeah,
Scrolls.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
What?
Yeah. So this is
Oh,
the
God.
new Zelda is going to be called The Breath of the Wild. It actually looks really cool, but as he kind of implied, it's pretty
It's
open world.
it's open world. Basically, if Nintendo was to make their version of the Elder Scrolls using the Zelda IP, this is probably about as close as it's gonna get. It
Yeah.
looks phenomenal. The
Oh,
graphics
absolutely.
look great. The amount of things you could do in it is fucking wild for a Nintendo game.
I
So-
really kind of think this is what they had in mind when they did Skyward Sword, but they were just limited in their capability to do it, where now they can actually pull it off.
From what I've read, I don't know how much truth there is to it. Aonuma is with a lot of older people. They're set in doing something a certain way. Numa, the director, he was pushed to kind of do more new things. So this is kind of I think you got some younger talent that's kind of pushing Zelda into a new direction right here.
I would agree.
And, it's looking fantastic. I mean, when it was announced, a delay was announced about a couple months ago. A lot of fans were pissed, but the amount of footage they showed, I don't think there's any reason why anybody should be upset.
No, I agree 100% with that. It's absolutely amazing. I think it's going to be well worth the wait. They did announce a new Paper Mario game that's coming out called Color Splash. That one looks pretty cool if you're down with the whole Paper Mario. I was never a huge fan.
That was announced a while ago, actually.
There was something about some Pokemon shit, but nobody cares, so moving on.
I support this decision.
Yeah.
So they talked a lot about the Pokemon Go, of course, right?
Looks pretty neat, actually.
It's okay. We talked about it a little bit earlier.
Looks like a cartoon version of what's that game that they do? Dan? Oh, he just cartoon version of that game that Google made that split off to Niantic Labs. I can't think of the name of the game.
Oh, yeah, the Google thing.
Ingress.
Yeah,
Ingress,
Ingress.
thank you.
There you go.
Wow, what a blank that was.
Exactly what it kind of looks like.
It's a cartoon version of that.
I'll give them this. It looks interesting. I'd like to kind of see where they go with it.
I'll fiddle with it.
It's Nintendo letting people be Pokemon trainers, almost for real.
Yeah. Now you're going to have a bunch of, fucking 12-year-olds running down a back alley to go capture a Pokemon. Like, it's not dangerous enough.
And then you can take their milk money. What's the problem with this?
Anyway. So, of course, they did do a new Monster Hunter game. Looks really cool. New Mario Party, of course. Gotta keep those things going.
The new Mario Party, actually, which is really neat. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
But they're actually changing it up. They're no longer all in one cart, and everybody moves at the same time now. And it's like a weird checkerboard, I think. So they're changing it up. It's supposed to be a lot more fast-paced. So hopefully, bring some more excitement to the game because it was slow as hell.
Yeah, actually, that does kind of speed things up. I kind of like that idea. Now, one of the ones, I don't know how big all of you guys, as my co-hosts, are into RPGs, but one of the ones I've been looking forward to, they just announced, which is the new Persona game, Persona 5.
That'll be huge.
Looks absolutely amazing. It looks just as kind of twisted as some of the previous ones. It should be really, really cool. I doubt it's any more twisted than Persona 3, I think it was, where you shot yourself in the head to summon your Persona. That was pretty dark. But it'll definitely be cool. Very cool. Let's see. The Tales series is getting an update, of course. You have Tales of Berseria, it looks like. Should be cool. Same party that's done all the previous stuff. Now, Veg, I know you've got a couple big ones because you're fairly big into the racing, right? They announced the new Gran Turismo. They announced the new Forza.
Super excited.
I'm more excited for Forza than Gran Turismo, even though I really like realistic drivers. But Gran Turismo, the last two were just fucking garbage.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a big fan, huh?
But Forza, I'm actually looking forward to because you can detail the living shit out of your car. The driving's pretty realistic. But the only problem is I don't own an Xbox.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah, soon enough, I'm sure.
We'll get to that, though. We'll get to
we'll get to the reason why you got to get the new one.
No.
No. Just no.
All right, so let's keep going, though, for a little bit. We got a lot here. If you guys are down with fighting games, there's the Street Fighter versus Tekken that's coming out. That looks really, really cool. I was pretty impressed with their demo they showed off. And Injustice 2 is getting ready to come out, and that'll be really cool, too.
I hope that one doesn't suck like the first one.
Honestly, I kind of do, too. I think Injustice was kind of a test, and I think now they have a better idea of what they want to do with how the game works and how they want it to kind of interact. I'm hoping. But it's probably not one I'll buy, but I'll probably go rent it or something, GameFly,
Well, I got the first one for free because of PlayStation. and I thoroughly tested it out. There was so much damn potential with that game. There really was.
I agree.
The story was actually pretty phenomenal. I liked it. It was just basically spoilers here. The Joker pushes Superman to kill everybody, or the Joker pushes to kill Lois Lane, and tricks him into killing Lois Lane. And he basically Superman just goes ape shit and you just have to stop him. And there's just a huge war.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool though. You know.
Oh yeah, it's like, and honestly, the single player was phenomenal. It really was. But there was so much that could have been done with the combat system, because with Batman you just fucking you just toss people the entire time and shit like that. Yeah. But it was just an unfair combat system. It really was.
So, James, I know you got something to say about this one. How about the new Deus Ex, Mankind Divided?
I've been waiting for that since they first said anything about it.
Yes.
I pre-ordered it not too long after that.
It looks amazing. I really can't wait for this game.
It's gonna be awesome.
What's that?
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
I sure hope so.
Ron should be excited to know there is a new Civ game. Well, Ron.
No, I'm not the Civ guy. Coles is.
Oh, that is Coles, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Coles' thing.
Yeah, still. New Civ game.
He'll be excited about it.
Yep.
One more turn.
For those of you guys who are down with the RTS games, of course there had to be another Halo game coming out. So now we have Halo Wars 2. It looks cool, but it's not something I'm ever going to play, sadly. I'm not huge into RTS. Let's see, New Dead Rising, actually, that one looked really cool. They're adding vehicles in there, a whole bunch of customization for that sort of stuff.
I'd be more excited if the first one wasn't so fucking boring.
It kind of was, and plus being, really pigeonholed, I think, on that game. Kind of let it down. But this new one looks really cool. Now, one, at least I know of, that was getting a lot of attention at work is the new Spider-Man game.
Woo!
A lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Here we go, dropkick.
See,
it looks real good. It looks real good.
It looks really cool. It looks really cool. I think they fixed a lot of the problems with the old Spider-Man games. And trust me, there were a lot of problems with the old Spider-Man games.
Oh yeah, there was only one. There was one pretty decent one. It was made back in like the early 2000s, but it was actually a pretty solid one. But it had its problems too.
Well, one of the big issues that I think excites everybody in this new one is they're bringing out some of the more uncommon villains. You know, the ones you don't hear a lot about. I'm pretty sure Mysterio's in this one. Who was it? The electric guy.
Shocker?
Yeah, there you go, Shocker. They're bringing out a lot of really cool older villains. To
Shocker!
You would.
Yeah.
You would. You would.
Oh, here we go.
Basically, the way it looks, if you're a fan of the Arkham series for Batman, it almost looks like that, but Spider-Man instead. So it looks like the quality of the game's gonna be really good. It already looks beautiful, so it's gonna be fun, I think.
I hope so. I really do. Now, one I know a lot of people have been looking forward to is the new Crash Bandicoot that's coming out.
It's fucking remasters!
Well, it's still Crash
Bandicoot.
Bandicoot.
Play the old game!
Who doesn't like Crash, though? Come on.
I love Crash, that's why I bought all the old games on my PS3.
Fair enough. I'm not going to get in the Call of Duty. If you guys are into that series, you already know all about it.
What about Dishonored 2?
Well, yeah, Dishonored 2 definitely coming out.
Dishonored Feminism Edition?
I've already got my copy of Dishonored on pre-order. I had to do that as soon as it dropped. Now, okay, so let's talk a little bit about VR. Are you guys at all looking to maybe in the future get it?
No.
If it becomes mainstream, and most games support it, and it's somewhat more inexpensive, then yes.
See, Mr. Q says yes.
I agree with Pins on that.
Yeah. Because it almost sold me on VR this E3. It's just, as he said, it's way too expensive right now. But
it is.
The new the co-op bird game there, that looked really fun.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. But that and the Resident Evil 7, that game
Eagle
looks
Flight?
terrifying.
Yeah,
Are you talking
yeah,
about
it really
Eagle
does.
Flight?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eagle Flight, I think. It looks really neat, so...
Mr. Fu in chat says yes, and then yes, of course. Well, one of the ones that kind of got me excited is they're doing Batman Arkham VR.
Yeah.
That looks really cool. Like,
I've got-
really, really cool.
I've got two friends at work, and both of them have Vives, and they're like, it's really good. And one of them has a gear, and I've said it before in the podcast, it is legit. Like, if you've never used VR stuff, it's really amazing how interactive and how immersive it is. And so if it becomes, I mean, the problem now is that the setup costs what, like $500 or something for a Vive. Or
The
something like
Vive
that.
is like 7 right
Yeah.
now on
Yeah.
Steam.
So it's expensive to buy the Vive, and
It's like
you gotta
buying
have
a
a
new iPad.
computer. Well, and your computer has to support it, so you probably need one of like the new GeForce 1080s. Like,
Yeah, new graphics card.
I mean,
New
it's gonna
processors.
set you back the
Decent.
cost of a good computer by itself, just to
Yeah.
get it. So once it becomes either once it becomes easier to support with a lower graphics card, or once this current series of graphics cards becomes like everyday, like $100 or whatever,
Yeah.
then that's the
And-
price point. If I can get into VR for $500,
I'd probably do it too, yeah. Then we could
And I
in
think
chat
that's the
did
issue with
say,
VR.
then we could in chat did bring up Titanfall 2 for VR, which they're looking to support. He said he
VR?
pre-ordered the first one and he still plays it, which is actually pretty cool. I don't know too many people that are still playing it, but
Yeah,
that would
people
be
still play
fun in
Smash
VR.
Brothers Melee, so I mean that's 15 years old.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, I still
Melee's-
play the original one once in a while.
Yeah.
Melee's bigger than it ever was, so
Yeah, sometimes you got to bring out the good old games. I'm telling
sorry,
you.
but when a game reaches 15 years and still has this like really big scene, come talk to me, I guess.
Yep. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I love some of the old mythology, right? Some of the old lore that's kind of out there. Did you guys hear about the new God of War?
Oh my God.
They took this from Greek to Norse. Holy shit. We are going up against fucking Thor and Loki and you name it. It is on.
Some people think the kid's Thor. If you watch the trailer, he's actually shooting lightning at the giant he's fighting.
Ooh. That'll be
And,
interesting, though, still.
And one theory is that Kratos actually becomes Odin, and so he's technically like the father of Thor because he's watching, raising this kid. So
That's awesome, though. That
should be really neat.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun to play. I can't wait for that one. If you guys are down with it, there's a lot of Lego games coming out. There's Lego Star Wars, Lego Worlds, of course, something to do with your time. Now, do any of you guys have Vita by chance? Besides me. Okay, so I'm the other one. One of my
Vita's
favorite.
dead! It's dead!
One of my favorite games that was out on that was Gravity Rush. It was a lot of fun. It was a really cool game. It was, I guess you could say, almost conceptual, right? Well, Gravity Rush 2 is coming out, so thank you, PlayStation. Really looking forward to that. God, let's see. Watch Dogs 2, of course. I mean, have you not-
they
I don't
fixed all
know.
the problems with the first one.
I hope they fix some of the problems with it, but I liked Watch Dogs. I thought that was a fun game.
It was fun, but I'm probably going to wait on that one till it's been released for about a month or two. That way they have time to actually fix the game so it works.
So burn me once, basically.
Yeah.
That's funny. They did announce a lot of Tom Clancy's The Division DLC, right? So if you guys are playing that, there's more stuff coming out.
Who is
of course.
playing something over there?
Yeah, I'm about to.
I don't- I do apologize.
All the text
The
messages.
ringtone.
That would be my brother's phone.
Tom,
But hey.
Please put your phones on silent.
Hey, whoa. I
It's Zelda. Come on.
I just got a weather alert for severe thunderstorms, possible tornadoes. Cool. All right.
Badge, quit sneezing.
Right.
I'm not sneezing.
All right, so, I mean, in a nutshell, there was a lot of shit to come out. I mean, Killing Floor 2, Killing Floor VR,
No.
Serious Sam VR, Dawn of War 3, Ark, Sea of Thieves, which should actually be really cool. I'm kind of looking forward to Sea of Thieves. If you guys don't know, that is Rareware. That's their new game coming out, which are the guys who did Banjo-Kazooie and...
No, they're not.
Yeah, that's fucking
No,
Rare.
no, it's just a company name. It is not the same guys.
Is it not? They said it was
Not the same
Rare.
developers, but it's the same
It's-
publisher.
It's Rare, but none of the people are there. They basically just own Banjo, and if you played Nuts and Bolts, that's not Banjo.
Okay. Well, either way, watching the videos, like Sea of Thieves does look really cool. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. It looks to be almost multiplayer only. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, it would be a lot of fun.
Are we gonna have a Six Gaming Sea of Thieves team?
I would do it. I'd do it. Just
I'll
to
steer the
think
ship. I'll be the captain.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh god.
Uh,
In that case, I would definitely
That's the
sink our own
sailboat right
ship.
there.
There would be a
That's the
mysterious
sailboat.
fire in the ammo bay. You know, shit would go down.
Along the same lines, the VR for Star Trek Bridge Crew, I saw some interview with LeVar Burton talking about it. Apparently he's a pretty big gamer, and he played games with his kids all through the years.
Wait. So the guy with the visor,
The guy with the
throughout
visor,
all Star Trek, is going to have a visor to play his game.
right?
he is.
Okay, just want to make sure.
But it's kind of like there's the captain in the captain's seat, and they get all the reports, and then like you can be at tactical, or you can be at the con, or you can be at
I understand how that could be fun, but at the same time, it sounds like it could be very boring.
Well,
I think it depends on your playstyle too, though. Some
Yeah.
people really like those slower-paced tacticals.
but it's basically like everyone keep talking and nobody explodes.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The captain has to be like, all right, we have to go 5 degrees west, or and everyone has to quickly like do the things they have to do.
Yeah. I'd play it. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I'm not
I'd
huge
try
into Star
it, yeah.
Trek, but I'd play it. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
I'm more of a
Penn,
Trekkie.
since you brought it up, I did get a free copy of Nobody Stop Talking, so we're definitely gonna have to.
We'll
set
have to
something
play.
up.
I'll have to
Yeah.
print out my. Well, how did you get a free copy?
Through what do you call it?
Do you really want
My
to know?
Humble Bundle.
Oh.
The Humble
Ah.
Bundle gave it to me.
Hey, happy birthday to Then We Could. He says birthday's tomorrow.
Shit, yeah. Happy birthday, bro. I don't sing, so
Yeah.
you can
Please
kiss
don't.
my ass. All right. One game though that I'm really looking forward to. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch the videos. It's a little indie game called We Happy Few. It's really
Okay.
looks like a lot of a BioShock game, but they took their own story with it, and it looks like a lot of fun. It kind of looks like if you mixed BioShock with the Stanley Parable to me.
They had a pretty big booth at PAX East too, actually.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Really, really cool. I'm following it on my Steam, so that as soon as it drops, I'm probably going to snatch it up. Definitely. But, alright, so let's talk hardware and why Veg should definitely go ahead and pick up an Xbox, shall we? Ron?
They announced the Xbox One X.
One S.
One S.
S. That's right. So this is cool, right? It's a very smaller version of it. What they say, like a quarter smaller than the current version. But the coolest thing is it's now fully supportive of 4K games. It has 6 teraflops of processing power just in the GPU alone. Built-in power supply. They've updated the controller a little bit to do some more mods, and you can actually change much of the controllers now. The newer controllers coming out to change button colors, skin colors, all that good stuff.
All at a price of.
A lot of
$300.
fucking money that I'm not going to drop.
The 2 terabyte version is available August 2016.
Yeah.
And I saw a $300 price point. The Microsoft site's saying $399. I need to
Well,
figure out where that
I might
$300
pick one up.
price
They had a pretty good E3. Almost convinced me to buy an Xbox One. I held off because I don't think they have anything I can't get on the PS4. But Sea of Thieves looks great. And there's that State of Decay. State of Decay looks fun as well. So
Yep.
Okay, so the
Well-
$300 price point is a smaller hard drive, and that's
Okay.
not out until December.
But they did say up to a 2 terabyte, so that kind of implies that you can freely
Correct. But
upgrade your hard drive. So now,
I don't know about that.
well,
I
like
mean,
I said,
I'm sure
there's
you can
kind of an
upgrade it.
implication though, because they were very quick to stress up to a 2 terabyte. So
Yeah,
But
I have a
that's
3 in
just
my
the models that
computer.
they're offering, though. They're offering 2 terabyte. The 2 terabyte options available in August will be $400, and then the 1 terabyte and the half terabyte models will be available in December.
right now, as much shit as I've heard though about Xbox, I would have to give this year's E3 to Xbox. Right? I think they absolutely took it this year, and here's why. Right? So they introduced a lot of changes to their ID at Xbox, and if you guys don't know what that is, that's their independent gaming little group, so that you can push your games out. It's supposed to be a lot easier. They've made a lot of sweeping changes throughout that. They now have the Xbox Design Lab, which is really pretty cool. They have a looking for group feature that's coming to Xbox Live. So if you guys are looking for specific types of gamers or just specific games, you can jump in there and find people that you want. They have... Shit, I forgot all of it, honestly. They have new chat features. They have, of course, the new upgraded controllers. I think they kind of stole the show this year. Plus, their
So what about
exclusives.
games?
Well, okay, new Killer Instinct, Gears of War 4. They have the new system. I forgot what it's called. I want to say it's their Play Anywhere, where you can buy a game on your Windows 10 or Xbox, and it will play with your Windows 10 or Xbox. It's cross-play. So buy it once, play it on multiple consoles. And that's really cool to me, too. I mean, if you buy Gears of War or Killer Instinct and you suddenly have to go somewhere, jump on your Windows 10 and you can just play it. Like, that's really cool to me.
Yeah,
I
but
think that's a brilliant
Microsoft
move.
is Microsoft is fucking notorious for being bad with ports.
Okay, but the thing
Look at the Microsoft Store. Look at that. That is
Yes,
that is a sad sack of shit.
But
And that's
their
what they're
defense-
gonna force
Okay, we have
you to
Angry
do.
Bench, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
Here we go.
Angry
That's part
Bench
of the
is
show.
angry.
That's
Microsoft
part
can
of the show.
suck a cock.
And
They
in
did
their
not steal the
defense, though,
show.
you have to remember,
No, I disagree.
their, but
I
their
agree with
game store, the Xbox store itself, is absolutely a model for what PlayStation did. You cannot deny that. Okay.
No, I completely
Second
agree,
of all,
but they improved it. They're not going to be like, oh, we're going to send shitty fucking ports from our console
not
to the PC where
no, no.
90% of the time it's not going to work.
No, because the whole thing with their Xbox was that it was designed more or less as a PC so that anything that they pushed out on the Xbox would be compatible with future Windows platforms. That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
It's just taken them a little bit of time to start pushing these games through. I
And I-
absolutely support it.
And I hope it does work because right now what they're doing isn't working.
I don't know. Have you tried streaming? Well, you don't have an Xbox, but maybe Ron can help me out. If you stream your Xbox to your PC, it's really good.
It's
You don't really notice.
great. Yeah, it's perfect. I haven't had a problem with it. And now that they've added the very high quality,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
that much better. I mean, it's as long as you have a solid local network, and who doesn't these days, you're fine. It works out really well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you can't access the streaming service to your Xbox or your PC,
I've
and you
never
want to play
had that
that
issue. Never had that issue.
okay, you can't VPN from everywhere, you jackass.
Watch
No,
me.
no, no, no.
Watch me.
From across the country, Veg. You're just VPNing in across your own local network.
Right.
No,
Not even
I
VPN,
mean,
just
no,
accessing
not even
across
that.
the
Like, for example, you have a Surface Pro.
Fuck you,
And you-
Internet. I am your god, okay?
No,
There's
for
only
example, you
two
have
of
like
us
a
here that are internet gods.
yeah. For example, if you have like a Surface Pro and you go, for example, to Alabama, who fucking knows why reasons Alabama.
If you do that,
things.
you're not going to be using Xbox streaming.
No, you wouldn't
exactly.
want to. You
But-
wouldn't want to, though.
My point is that if you don't have a streaming wise how to get to your console or your PC or your you know what I'm trying to say, it's not going to work that well because
But it's only intended for in-home, Veg.
No, but Veg, what they did was they took the Steam Link, right, that requires hardware. They built that into their Windows system, so now I can stream whatever I want back and forth. That's what they did. That's all it was meant for. It's meant to be so that you can do things in different places. That's it. It's not meant to be across the globe or, across the U.S. That's not the idea. The idea is to make your house one central entertainment system. That was the point. And I think they nailed it. That's just me, but I think they nailed it. Anyway, that's really all I got for
I'll add to that.
unless someone else...
I'll add to that. It seems to me that Microsoft was a lot more focused on rolling out new services and new hardware than they were new games. They didn't neglect the games. They also included the games. But I think that's why they're a step ahead this year.
I will say this, though. During their whole stream, they were very fond of putting out there that Xbox One Windows 10 exclusive. You heard it about every 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's marketing right there. That's silly.
Anyway, that's what I got for E3, unless anyone else has something they wanted to bring up.
What was like
Pokemon Sun and Moon looks great!
the starting Pokemon are just fucking weird.
Right.
Dude, fuck you. Rowlet, the little owl one, he looks fucking adorable as shit.
I'll give you that. He is pretty fucking cute, but still. All right, so Penn, this is one thing that you and I know for a fact have been, well, I wouldn't say angry about, but anxiously waiting for.
Abduction?
No Man's Sky.
Oh, that too.
That too. So why don't you talk about this? Because this is a really interesting article that you found here.
So it was just released that No Man's Sky was in a legal battle with Sky TV, which is a UK broadcast channel.
Like they don't have enough money.
And apparently there was like a legal battle over the name Sky because Sky apparently owns the name Sky, and No Man's Sky. So
own the name Sky.
Someone
what kind
might
of bullshit
think,
is that?
Someone might think
kinda
that
like owning the color
I will
white.
put down the patent so I can own the fucking word "the."
Hey,
let's
Paris
play.
Hilton-
Oh, sorry, I can't say that.
Paris Hilton did try to patent the phrase "that's hot." So that's the level of depravity we have in the U.S.
So
Okay.
there's
This isn't
there's
the
like,
U.S.
for
though. This
example-
is the UK.
I'm gonna patent 6 Gaming.
Hey,
And,
hey!
I'm gonna shut this shit down.
Fuck you, bitch.
I will cut you.
All right, Penn.
Another slice of cake. That has rat poison in
Dropkick, Cat Minecrafter is like really enjoys you.
Apparently, wow, yeah.
Are you in chat?
She is
No.
all
Cat
about you.
Minecrafter got down on one knee and pulls out a ring pop and asks you to marry her to the. She said to the one with the greenish
Wait,
headphones
hold on
and
a
the
second.
sexy ass tan wall.
Talk about somebody that has absolutely no fucking taste.
Right?
I know,
Very.
right?
She thinks his sexy ass tan wall is sexy.
You would almost think that that's his wife, right? I mean,
You would suppose that's possible.
Yeah, that could be.
Anyway, so they're like, for example, Monster Cable sued like Monster Putt Putt in Nebraska or some shit like that a while back,
I remember that.
and a judge basically said there's no chance that anyone would confuse Monster Putt Putt with Monster Cable.
Yeah, he said that was stupid. Get out.
There's reasonable lawsuits where if you own some phrase or some word or something in the arena in which your business operates, like if you're a gaming company and you own the word like Quarian, right? Say you're BioWare, and maybe you have a trademark on the word Quarian, and someone else wants to use Quarian, but they're like a mining company and they name themselves Quarian and they dig quarries, then like.
But I'm gonna sue him for millions of dollars.
Right. Usually a judge would say that the word is related to their thing. The word is related to their thing, and like
That was weird.
you can't sue them for it.
Right.
In this case, like no one would think that No Man's Sky is like saying that no man owns Sky TV network or something like that. So it's stupid. It's really stupid. But they apparently fought the battle and won. And I don't know if they paid money to Sky or if the judge just missed it or what. But anyway.
You know what interests me the most about that story? Is that they won. No Man's Sky won. Microsoft lost with SkyDrive.
Yeah, they did, which was the exact same company suing Microsoft for that. So
Yep. And Microsoft's got a little bigger legal team than No Man's
you
Sky
would
does.
think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think.
I don't know. I'm hoping that it's been unconfirmed, right? But a lot of people have said, well, that's probably the reason why they pushed No Man's Sky back. So maybe now that this is done, they'll push the launch date forward, and we can actually start playing for once. I'm hoping. I've had my game on
Sometimes once
reserve
you
for a
push
long
something off,
time.
it's hard to bring it back in.
I doubt it. Yeah, it's still August.
There's logistics to it.
You bastards! I want my game. I want my game.
I want abduction too.
Yeah, good luck.
Of course, then I wonder if this is going to cause Sky to receive death threats.
It might. It
Yeah.
might.
You're
It
holding
just
back
might.
my game. I'm going to come to your house and
Yeah.
murder you. Oh, come on.
Some gamers just do not know how to take bad news, or good news for that matter. Shit. So, all right. Yeah, moving on with news. Facebook was paying off developers to make more content for the Oculus, and it appears that Valve was trying to make a lot of this stuff open source. Wow. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
we kind of
Drama.
talked about this. I think I talked about this Veg 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But basically, Facebook was or maybe it was 3 weeks ago we talked about it. But anyway, Facebook said when they bought Oculus that everything was going to be open source, and don't worry, it's not going to be like stupid mobile games where you can only play. So of course they had the Oculus shop, and if you buy something in the Oculus shop, you can't play it on your Vive. And so I talked about this a while ago, and then someone basically hacked it, and it makes it so that you can play pirated games. He didn't want to do that, but that's the only way he can set it. So it's basically come to light that Facebook has been paying off developers to make their stuff Oculus exclusive. And then in the meantime, there was an email between Gabe Newell and a guy on Reddit that basically said, Gabe was like, we're trying to financially support developers. So they're not, I wouldn't say paying off, but they're giving money to developers saying, this is because we believe in open source and we want you to make your games work on any of the platforms.
And I really hope that they do, honestly. I really do. I don't know. The whole situation's really messed up. And now, my whole thing is, too, and this isn't entirely game-related, but there was an article that I read a couple weeks ago about how Facebook is developing a brand new bot that is going to scan everybody's page or whatever to find new things to market towards you for their ads and stuff. So the fact that maybe Facebook would be pushing Oculus to do exclusive, it doesn't surprise me, especially if the latter is true. Why wouldn't they?
The thing is, and we've talked about this before, like privacy is important, but sometimes if you opt out of privacy, then you get good stuff. Like I got a package of coupons from Kroger, which is the local grocery store, and every single one was shit that I buy pretty regularly. So there's no doubt in my mind that they, you have your shopping cart or whatever that you get discounts and everything. There's no doubt in my mind that they went through my purchases and sent me coupons for things that I regularly buy.
Sure. Yeah.
But good, because I saved like $15 on shit that I regularly buy. Like I don't have a problem with that. But if they start doing it and if they're serving me like annoying ads and shit as a result of it, of things that they just think that I'm gonna want on Facebook, then that's a problem.
Yeah, and there's a lot going on with this bot. I won't get into it, but it screams a lot of privacy invasion, and I was very upset to read it, especially as like a security guy. It's bothered me. But anyway, all right. What else?
There's a GOG sale.
Ooh, GOG.
GOG Summer Sale.
Yes.
Steam sale is probably coming up pretty soon, but GOG always, of course, is no
Half a step ahead.
DRM.
And they're good old games. So why would you
I
not?
just bought Miss Masterpiece, Riven, Uru,
Good for you.
Mist 5.
Uru was terrible. 5 was fun.
I just want to get the story.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Well, read the books. I mean, really,
Oh.
those are all that's worth it.
You know I have the books.
I know
My
you do.
signed
We've
books.
talked about it. Yeah, I hate you. Eat a dick. Anyway,
Nah.
yeah, GOG sales are definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. I'm already broke,
They
so
have GOG Galaxy now, by the way, which is basically like their Steam client, and it's pretty good.
yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. And it'll auto-update your games if you want to let them patch. So, all right, you guys. I think that's it for main news. Do we have anything else going on? Let's move on to shitty news. I mean, let's see what's up.
Ron Clee and Veg broke up.
No!
Ah.
Oh God, my soap opera.
Hold on,
Ron
hold on.
Gleason
No,
from
no.
Hold on.
illicit relationship.
Hold on. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
I'd like to direct everyone to
I'm just saying, we
the
had
sixth.
we had a great episode when I don't know who did it, but they photoshopped you and Veg together.
It was Mr.
It's,
That was
It
food.
was Damien's
That was-
photoshopping bitch.
Yeah.
I would like to
Hashtag
direct,
unofficial
Yeah.
photoshopping bitch.
I mean, I hate to insult one of our loyal viewers, but Mr. Fu, fuck you.
Totally worth it.
I'd
Totally
like
Yeah.
to
worth
direct
it.
everyone's attention to our Discord from last night.
That's not
Where
even
I
talk
wrote,
about that. I skipped half of that shit.
romance novel involving Veg and Show.
I skipped
Right.
that
Whoa,
shit.
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
Ken-
hold
Ken-
up.
I skipped that shit and I was happy to
Yeah.
skip it.
Hold
I
up,
skipped
hold up. You guys, seriously? Mary, bro. Sorry.
It's my
Veg.
new novel entitled
That,
Six
like
Minutes.
that, like that's ever stopped anybody.
Yeah, you would be the first married man to fuck a dude.
It's my
Veg,
new novel
Veg, they know
entitled
our
6
secrets.
Minutes Until Release.
Oh God,
Ah.
really? Really? Oh, why? Why?
Moving on. Moving on.
I can't, you guys. I quit. I'm done.
Alright, see ya.
Me too, show. Let's go.
Alright, Dan, you're running things.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, podcasters, what you playing?
Well,
Yeah.
hold on, because before we get to Shosan's favorite part of the show, I did want to talk about Discord a bit and a couple of things that we're going to be changing on there. First of all, for those that don't know, and I'm going to type out !Discord in chat now, and you will see that we have a Discord server, and the whole purpose behind this Discord server is to get people together to basically play games together. I'm of the opinion that playing games with people is more fun than playing by yourself. So,
Yeah.
unless it's with Shosan.
Yeah. In which
Yeah.
case I rage quit and fucking
Shosan
destroy
loves
my
to play with
keyboard.
himself.
Yeah.
But so there's a couple things that we're going to be changing. First of all, as you may already know, if you follow the channel, you know that we do hosting. We will host other Six Gaming streams, and that's going to be more automated now. So anyone can join the Six Gaming Discord and come up, sign up as a streamer, and we'll go ahead and host you. I'm more
I
than
got
happy
nothing
to do
against
that.
it.
So,
Yeah.
We
on
talked a
top-
while ago that our dream of the Six Gaming Twitch channel is that there's always something on it. So
Yeah.
That's the idea. We're
So-
getting there slowly.
so we're going to
When
have
do we
that.
get matching jackets?
We don't get matching jackets. But
Oh,
we're going to have that. Also, if you do stream, we're going to give you your own text chat on Discord as well. So you'll have like Twitch-Ronclay for your text chat. It's a place where you can send your visitors to your Twitch page. I'll get them joining the server. And then we'll also have secondary streams. So, like, for instance, we'll be able to host up things like Riot Games, Rocket League, Smite, and any of those big, or maybe just streamers that we like. There's a few people that I'd like to have hosted, and that'll be up to the podcasters to fill that list out. So there'll be a secondary stream if there's nobody in Six Gaming hosting. We'll have a secondary stream like that. And then the last thing, and this is going to be a cool feature, and this is kind of something I thought up after Oba and Penth were talking about this the other day. We're going to have automated roles on the server where people will be able to manually sign up for, say, let's say the Overwatch PvP role, and you type in !notify and then Overwatch PvP, and then you'll be able to join whenever somebody mentions that role. You'll be notified saying, "Hey, we got people playing Overwatch PvP," and if you're near your computer, you can join them. So it's a good way to find other players to play.
But of course, most of us are Overwatch bots, so...
Yeah, Overwatch bots, so there'll be Overwatch bots as well.
We gotta have a randomonium.
Right.
Yeah, randomonium.
And the randomonium.
Yes, so of course, Discord at ronc.li/6, the word 6-discord. That's how you get there. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really cool thing. I'm probably about, I'd say, quarter way through programming it. I'm hoping to finish it either tonight or tomorrow, and we'll get that going. We're going to get rid of all the voice channels too. You'll be able to create your own.
Thank God.
So,
Yeah, that would be nice.
By the way, Ron, did I ever mention how much I love these shameless plugs?
yes,
It's just
frequently.
it warms my heart every time. I'm so
I
happy.
think it's fun. I mean, if you're at all interested in finding people to play games with, I mean, we play a wide variety of games, not just Blizzard games. We got Grand Theft Auto 5 going on. We've seen
a lot
things
of
with Star Wars: The Old Republic in the past, Rocket League, Fallout.
Really, I mean, anything, any game.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely come join.
Yeah, definitely.
But how are they going to join us in playing Fallout 4?
I don't know, but
We'll
there's a Fallout
figure
4
that out.
channel, and I haven't figured out why there's a Fallout 4 channel.
Because you can talk about it while you're playing.
Yeah, most of us are
Maybe
talking
that's it.
while we're playing. But, yeah. Anyway, all right, you guys, so I'm really happy because we get to move on to one of my favorite parts of the show. And I hope you guys are as absolutely excited for this as I am because, yes, hey, podcasters, what you playing?
Dan already stole your thunder on that.
I know, he's a dick,
Yeah.
but I love him anyway.
Fuck Dan!
All right, so this part of the show, I kind of want to know what you guys, yes, you guys in our chat, let alone my awesome and illustrious set of co-hosts, have been doing this past week. I haven't been playing shit because work sucks. So, moving on, Mr. Pantherian.
Damn,
I've
nothing
been-
at all. Oh.
I've been super busy, but I played a little bit on my Steam Link, played some Thomas Was Alone. I kind of want to finish that out.
That sounds like an awesome
And,
game. A lot of people have said it's really good.
It's basically
I've heard
just
it's good.
it's a platformer with
I
like
like
multiple.
platformers.
You've got little. I've never cared so much about a rectangle.
I've heard that a lot too.
That's what I've heard.
Wow. Holy
Everybody.
Yeah. So you're just a little rectangle, and you jump on do platformers. But there's like various. There's a tall one. There's a short one. There's a box. There's like different things, and they each have different like abilities. Like some can jump higher, some can float. And
Is there a really big one named Veg?
no, the really big one's named
Oh.
Susan, I think.
Susan.
Well, at least Veg
drag name.
Veg has a friend.
Anyway.
No, that's his drag
So-
name.
I played some of that, played some Saints Row 4, and as I said, I bought the Mist bundle on GOG, so what I might try to do is get my wife to play that like while I watched and just
Yes.
see, because I want to play games with her, but like I don't have a whole lot of couch multiplayer games.
Mist is a
and
great way to
so
get her
that's,
into it,
that's
though.
that's not a game where anybody's under pressure to do anything. Like
I think you just want to watch her get frustrated with certain puzzles. That's all it is.
Do you want to
watched-
scare her from video games? Because that's how you scare people from video games.
No,
Well done.
I watched her play Paper Mario on Wii, and like when she beat it, I was like, watching her play. Like I'm fine watching her play, and that was fun. So it was definitely entertaining. So I'm trying to find some games that she might want to play.
Right
That's
on.
it.
Okay, cool. Hey, Veg,
Yes.
what you been playing?
I've been primarily playing a mega shit ton of GTA 5 because of the patch.
Great,
Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah.
No, I'm
What?
kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
So,
And we're just gonna skip the guy with the green headphones because it's probably just Pokemon anyway.
Yeah, it's just Pokemon. Anyway, all right, Veg,
Uh,
what's going on with this new patch? What exactly is it?
So the new patch is the CEO, evil overlord, what you truly are supposed to be for GTA 5. It's something they should have done years ago, honestly.
Yeah.
It's an easier way for you to make money outside of missions and stuff like that, and thank God for that, because it's frustrating going through like 90 cut screens and loading screens, and then about four times out of 10 you get disconnected for no fucking reason. Going to the single player, you have to reload the online player.
Them hacks.
Yeah.
And then the hackers, they're still in strong numbers, but it's been interesting so far. A lot of the community that have been pro CEO there are people that will go after the CEOs and blow them up and their shipments and stuff like that. And then the other groups that are like, well, we don't want that to happen because we are making a fuck ton of money. We're just going to start killing those people. So they just start focus firing someone until they leave the server.
Yeah.
Well, you did forget about the actual friendly servers that are like, look, if you guys are going to cause a problem, you can just GTFO.
Right,
So,
because a lot of this, because what was it? When I was playing by myself when I was playing by myself with GTA, God damn it. When I was playing GTA 5 by my lonesome, I had a guy come in, start messing around. He's like level 303 or something like that. He comes in, starts fucking up everyone's shipments, and all of a sudden we had a hacker come on and goes, "Don't mess with my friends," and then modded the shit out of the server. So it's interesting. It honestly is. It's definitely some. If you have GTA 5, I definitely say you should try it out, especially if you have 1.3 million to drop. Because it's expensive to start it, but once you do, you make it back so fast.
Yep.
And I've already made about 3 million. James has made about.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Obadiah has made about 6.
I'm at 7.5 now in
Okay.
2 days.
So
Yeah.
it's a great way to get a lot of money really fast. Like they should have introduced this before the yacht, so it's some way that you can upgrade to the yacht.
Yeah, so you actually can afford the yacht.
Other than that, I've been doing a bit more map editing on War for the Overworld. That's addicting. That's so much fun to do. I don't know why. I made my second map finally, and it was just a puzzle. It annoyed the shit out of people, and I had to tweak it because I accidentally broke something in it. So I've been playing that. Because I've been playing GTA 5 so much, and that I haven't honestly played that many games this week. Other than that, and a little bit of Overwatch here and there.
Yeah, Overwatch is always fun.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's just a little bit. All right, Obadiah! Good sir! Mr. We never get to see you. What have you been playing?
I have been doing a fair bit of Randomonium on Overwatch, joining Veg a lot in GTA, and a bit of Fallout to fill in the gaps.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was the new patch or the new expansion that came out? I haven't played it yet, so
New expansion for...
Fallout.
I'm not entirely sure if it's even out yet. Currently, I'm not in a playthrough for Fallout 4 because their last update broke half of my mods, so I can't even get the game to turn on yet.
See, quit modding the game. You'll be all right.
I've only got 280. Come on.
Oh,
I can stuff more in there.
Holy shit!
Jesus. You seriously need to find something better to do. You probably have the nude mod. You have,
Nope.
the easy lockpick
Jeez,
mod.
there we go.
Nope. I don't need either of those.
No, he has the anime nudity mod.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope,
That
don't have
sounds
that one
right.
either. Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's your brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was more Bill than it is James.
At least, yeah.
Love how we're all dissing him, but he ain't even here to defend himself.
I know it, right?
He doesn't.
Anyway,
Because we'll say this to his damn face anyway.
anything else you've been doing?
That's pretty much it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate to do this. Dropkick. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Pokemon. Okay, hi Ron, your turn.
What you been playing, man?
Who, we talking about Ron?
No, you. I'll give
Yeah,
you
I'm sitting there like, they've already covered me. I mean,
Actually, I haven't played Pokemon this week. I've actually
Good for you.
played a little bit of League, not really, but mostly Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud is an old PS2 game. Been playing
Wow,
that.
yeah. That comes back.
Yeah, because they released it for the PS4, so I'm like, fuck, I never beat this when I was a kid because I sucked. I'm doing pretty well in it right now. I'm taking a little bit of a break because it's a little repetitive, but other than that, not much else. Magic, I've been kind of playing some Magic again. That's about
There
it.
you
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Welcome to the
did
pre-release.
pretty well recently. I traded in some cards yesterday, and I bought some Eternal Masters packs. For those of you who don't know, Eternal
Nice.
Masters, they take a bunch of old cards, some very pricey, some not, and they kind of reprint them. So I got 4 packs of those, pulled a Wasteland, a Sneak Attack, and Jason Mind Sculptor. So I made about
Nice.
$160 total.
Yeah, Penth still plays Magic, so you got a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pre-release probably next expansion.
Oh yeah, I might do that too. It depends. I just hope it's not fucking Emrakul who's doing that. But oh yeah,
Well,
news
they,
this Monday at 8 o'clock.
well, they said there's some people that had the SKUs off of the boxes that came in for the pre-release, and they said it was Emrakul. So
That sucks.
yeah.
I hate it. They could have done so much more with that, and they went the weakest way possible. This is so fucking stupid. I'm so disappointed now.
Need a hug.
Ah.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
For any kid, it's like if Slith did it.
Mr. Revivify, you need to take lessons on being angry from Veg.
Or me. I
Veg
mean,
does it
Yeah.
far better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Veg does it better, but I have the better outbursts.
No, don't take lessons from
No,
Shosan because that
don't
will
take
only
it from
result.
Shosan.
That will
Both
only
you suck
result.
at being angry.
That
Because
will
Ben's
only
just
result in broken
whiny,
stuff.
and Show just does it for show.
No,
No pun
because
intended.
no, because fucking Obadiah will at least, what's the word? Like verify my story. I literally shattered my fucking keyboard about a
Yes.
week ago.
Yeah, I've already
Yeah.
brought this out. You do it for attention. I mean,
Not attention. No, that was
Like-
pure rage.
That was just pure
No,
rage.
you do it for attention. You're like, poor me, Smith. Why am I getting a new keyboard? or
No.
whatever.
Because if I was doing it for attention, I would just cut my wrists. Okay, you go across
That's-
here
that's
for
complete.
attention,
Like
down the street
worst
for results.
segment we have.
And then-
is Shosan's.
By the way, we do not condone
Oh,
suicide or any
Jesus
suicidal
Christ.
attempts.
And
Don't forget the 9-9, ladies and
Look,
gentlemen.
look.
Condemn, we don't condone.
If I really wanted the attention, I would listen to 30 Seconds to Mars and cut myself.
Oh,
But
you
I don't
mean
do
not
that.
Linkin Park?
It's not a.
Not Fall Out
I do
Boy.
have
It's
some
an
Linkin
emo
Park,
group.
actually.
Come on.
I could do
Not
that.
good
That's not an emo
Charlotte.
group either. Oh my god.
Well,
So,
this
let
show
me just
took a
put it out,
downturn. So
No, you are such a fucking attention whore. You started your own podcast with the hopes that people would pay attention to you. How much
You're
will
damn
I
right.
prove this to you?
Hold on. I have a good counter to
over
this.
my head.
I have a good counter to this, Mr. Revivify. You joined this podcast. What's that
Hi,
say?
Oh,
Get him,
yeah.
Ron. Get him, Ron.
It's for this type of interactions, right? Just 'cause
With,
yell at
with
people.
that much of a thick burn, I do have to pass it over to Ron.
At least I can fucking admit it.
I have to pass it on to Ron Klee while Dropkick goes and gets the aloe vera.
Oh, what's the matter? You need your boyfriend to stick up for your shows. Look at this, Veg. Ron just dumped you and he's already sucking Show's dick. What is this?
Oh.
Oh God, are we really going there
To
already?
be fair,
It doesn't take long around here.
Look.
I think I've had like 6 face palms on this episode already.
To be
This
fair,
is
he
the
never
reason
stopped.
why I drink on my own show. Okay,
So,
this is the
wait,
reason I drink.
by a show of hands, who thinks Ron's the biggest slut here?
No.
That's 2, 3. That's 3 hands.
God damn it, Ron! I was trying to defend you.
Even he admits he loves dick. It's fine.
Okay.
Let's keep
All right,
going.
Ron,
Kids
what
get
have
on
you
round
been
table.
playing?
It's 2016.
First of all,
Yes,
holy
Ron.
crap!
Thank you,
Rip
John
headphones.
Oliver.
Second of all, Pantherian, you know more about MMA than I give you credit for. Remind me not to visit you in a dark alley.
You're in the habit of visiting men in dark alleys?
No, I'm not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Here we go.
Yeah,
And third of all,
You
this
put
week,
yourself in that position.
third of all, no, you're assuming the position, sir. Third of all, it's been a Blizzard fanboy kind of week. Starting with a little bit of Heroes of the Storm, and just leveling some things up. Diablo 3 though has been pretty interesting this week. I cleared a Greater Rift 84, good enough for 411th on the leaderboards.
Nice.
And I'm only like a few Greater Rifts away from getting top 100, which is like really good. Well, like I said before, this is like the first time I've been on the leaderboard since Season 1, so it's been very nice. And then, of course, we've been talking about Overwatch all week, and Randomonium, this has come up a couple times. For those that don't know what that is, that's basically using a random number generator to determine which hero you play in Overwatch.
Randomonium!
Yes, and it's interesting. We actually lost one last night.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
frickin' Hollywood, man, I hate it.
Hollywood's a great map, but when you have to
Yeah.
randomize everything, it all goes to shit.
And I was on Hanzo, and I even got to play the game, and I was like, oh.
Wow, Ron got to
enough.
play. Wow.
And it wasn't
Yeah.
Bastion.
You were
And not
Bastion.
Bastion.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we still have to
Bastion's
bring Soli if we want to get a Mercy play the game. So
Right, fuck you.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck you. We are not bringing that up. I do not want to hear that name ever again.
Sully?
Yeah.
Come on, Sully or Mercy?
Shut up.
Mercy?
Both of them.
Play of the game.
don't
Soli
we-
was being merciful with that. Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, it's not your it's not your fault that you're bad at Mercy. I'm just
Right?
saying.
Oh, fuck
I mean,
you,
he's just
Ron.
bad at
Fuck
video
you.
games in general.
Fuck you.
From what I've
Anyway.
seen, Show is probably one of the worst video game players I've ever seen. Like it's a
No.
straight fact.
Not
See-
the worst. I think my wife has me beat, but I'm at least second worst.
But
Yeah,
yet
she
you
has you
call
beat
her a
because you said
cow.
Ron
you
saved
suck
me.
so bad you can't even be the worst.
Ron saved
And
me.
now it's time for Show-san's favorite part of the show.
Thank you. Yes. Oh God, I've been waiting the whole show for this. Okay, you ready for this, you guys? Because I can't wait. That's right.
Yes,
You
Bob,
guys
yes,
know it. I love it. This is time for the 6 Gaming Roundtable. Wow.
He showed
Fuck is Show doing?
I have no idea what
Having a
Sho's doing.
I have
seizure.
never seen
think
him
so.
do that before.
He just turned
I've been on over 100 episodes with this guy, and I've never seen him do that before.
Kid,
I
you guys know
think
that
Rob.
he's having a
just
seizure. I think we
little
need to call
bit to drink.
911.
I mean, I'm just saying, I've had more than a few beers, okay? So give me some credit.
How many
Anyway,
pain pills? How many pain pills?
enough. Let's just say enough, and we'll move on. These are
Is this how
different
Prince
pills.
died?
These
how
are
Prince
different
died.
pills, which is why I'm so excited. These new pills actually give me energy, which is
Yeah,
great.
that's happened to Prince too.
Are they called like heroin or something?
No, it's called a lot of Flexeril. Anyway, all right, you
Did
guys.
say a lot of
this is-
flesh?
This is the 6 Gaming Roundtable. So
Your flesh
what
may be
exactly is that? You might be asking. Well, you know what? I'm so happy that you asked. Because this is the part of the show where we throw a question out to you guys, my awesome and illustrious set of co-hosts. And, of course, to you guys, my awesome and illustrious set of chat friends. So, this week, Mr. Pantherian, fuck
Jack!
you, gave me a little bit of pandering. All right, whatever.
Mm.
Now, this week, Mr. Pantherian gave us an awesome question, so I do want him to go ahead and kick this one off, please.
All right. So, what moment in gaming, and this can be from any generation, from whatever Pong to now, has given you the most emotional response? So you can have multiple answers. It can be happy, sad, funny, whatever. Just what are some? And I'll expand it. What are your most emotional responses to gaming?
I got something to add to that. Just to make it a little better, why not have your like childhood moment and then like your adulthood moment?
Yeah, we could
If you
do
want,
that.
you can do however you want.
I feel like those are two different, completely different like.
However you
instances.
want to answer it, let's do it. Who's
Well,
up?
I can tell you
first?
right now, for my childhood, it's easily playing Pokemon. When it first came out, Red and Blue was huge. Shut up! I was a kid, 6 years old at the time.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll give it to him.
Listen, when I beat the Pokemon League at 6 years old, I thought that was the biggest fucking deal ever.
Yeah,
I don't know
you
why,
were
because
That's fair.
you were
everybody's
young. You
playing
didn't
it.
know any better. It's cool.
It's fine.
Look, look, Pokemon was frankly Red and Blue. I think were on level with Zelda and Game Boy at the time. I mean,
Yeah.
it's similar gameplay. It's similar kind of story-driven RPG stuff. And so, I mean, if when you woke up the Windfish in Link's Awakening,
Link's
and
Awakening,
you didn't
yeah.
have any kind of emotional response to that, and you think that it's someone shitty for having emotional response for Pokemon, then fuck off.
I agree.
Other than that,
I agree.
my adulthood.
Okay, I'll fuck off. I'm fine with that.
Bye.
But, my adulthood, when I played Journey, I don't know if anybody here played Journey when that game came out, but I was really excited to play this game because it looked great. I was excited to see what it was all about. But when you get to the end, there's just this like super feel-good moment because you felt like your character was gonna die, and it's crazy. But like the best part was throughout the game, you random people will pop up, right? And this one guy popped up literally into like right before I hit the second area, which is really early in the game. And literally, we went through this whole game side by side together. We can't talk at all. The only thing you do is you have this little noise button, and it almost sounded like it was almost like you were communicating with each other. It's really weird. You can see comics. People wrote comics about the same type of experience. You get to the end, and all of a sudden, this guy, he just quits the game. I see him disappear. I felt fucking heartbroken. I fell in love with this dude. I don't know who he is, but I love you. Come back to me.
That's cool though, man. Yeah.
But like, yeah, it was really great, and I felt so upset when this guy left because we went through this whole journey together, and then this other fucking shithead showed up and almost got me killed like 3 or 4 times. You'll never be the other guy.
How do you really feel?
So what I did is I left this other dude.
God.
I left this other dude behind in the snow, so he probably froze to death or something. And I just fucking kept going. I pushed through all the way to the end. And when you get to the end, you just like it's like you kind of reach a heaven type deal, and you're just kind of flying around having a good time. And I just felt really good. It was a really emotional experience, in like a good way. Oh, it was pretty awesome. I don't think I'll ever really experience something like that again. It was pretty good.
Now, Innovative in chat does say that for his childhood, it was Bully from Rockstar that he loved. which I can kind of see.
I can kind of see that.
Now I'm not gonna get picked on.
Yeah, well, you know. Now, his adulthood, he says The Last of Us. And that was a really emotional game. I'll give you that, absolutely. That was kind of a tearjerker. There were times.
Mm.
Who else wants to go? I mean, no?
Mine's not terribly exciting. I'd say the most recent experience would be the Wrathgate. End of the Wrathgate.
oh,
World of
yeah.
Warcraft.
That was...
Not just the images, but the music and everything is just like, oh crap, what the hell just happened? The entire landscape of the game's just changed.
Yeah.
It was pretty intense. Other than that, I'd have to say as like a positive one, it would be kind of a bittersweet one, I guess, would be the Descent 3 intro. Where they rescue the Material Defender, and then they dispose of the original Pyro GX by tossing it into the nearby star.
Oh, yeah.
Again, a lot of the mood is set by the music, and that's kind of a pretty neat experience.
You know, for me, and I hate to say it because it's all adventure games, but when I was younger, one of the biggest ones that it absolutely got me was Riven. There was something about the story. It was, one man trying to save his wife, and there was all this other stuff. And as you play the game, you started reading more and more from like his father's journal, and you see that he had the best of intentions. It was kind of like a Darth Vader thing, He had the best of intentions, but it sent him down this really negative path, and it really hit me. I absolutely loved it. It really, really touched me. Now, as on the other side of it, though, one of the best games, and I still play it to this day, was the Monkey Island, especially the very end of Monkey Island 2. I don't think I could stop laughing for 15, 20 minutes. It was one of the best games I ever played. I loved everything about that series. I really appreciated the humor and everything that they threw out there. It was a brilliant, brilliant game. they both hit me really hard. And to this day, I still play adventure games, you know, and yeah, it definitely hit home. So who's next? What do we got?
I can go.
All right, yeah. Let's do
Got
it,
a
man.
couple. I'd say the end of The Walking Dead Telltale season 1 was.
I couldn't do it because I couldn't get past 5 minutes of trying to make a decision. I'm like, this is already too emotional.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna give spoilers, but it's pretty rough. In Prey, which I don't think a lot of people played, and it's a number of years old, so I'm gonna give spoilers. But your girlfriend gets kidnapped at the beginning, and your mission for like the first half of the game is to find her, and you find her, and she's like locked up in this machine thing, and like her shoulders and head are sticking out, and she's like talking to you, and then like when you get close, she's like, "No, stay away from me," and like the doors of the machine open up, and it's like the top of her body like grafted onto this giant like spider creature thing, like mech spider, and like she's like pleading with you to kill her while she's killing you, and you're like fighting her. That was pretty rough. For like kind of happy stuff, like, well, not happy, but like the start of Homeworld, the Homeworld game, when you first see like the music is Agnus Dei, which is a pretty sweeping choral piece, and like you see the mothership like launch out of the construction scaffolding, and then like also at the start of the game when you like do a warp jump out, and then when you come back, like your home world is on fire, and like everyone's dead except for the people who were on the ship. So yes, thank you, Mr. Fu. It is adagio for strings, but it's Agnus Dei if you sing it. It's pretty good. A couple other ones. The end of BioShock Infinite. Both the regular game and the DLC are both pretty emotionally scarring. Especially the DLC. And
I like the one that calls you a hacker after shooting you with rockets and you don't blow up.
Ignore Bill.
oh,
Ignore
okay.
Bill.
You do realize
I couldn't hear. And the end of Mass Effect, and not because I was sad because of how crappy the endings were, but just because you were Shepard for, you know, hundreds of hours and met all these characters and did all these things.
Yeah, Mass Effect did have an impact on me too.
And you were done. I mean, the story was told. So.
Well, and like I told Mr. Fu in chat, I mean, the funeral scene in Halo for the end of the Master Chief, that one kind of got me for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of got me. I was, you know, right here, bro. I'm with you.
Yep. I think
Wolf in the fields.
that's pretty much it. The music from Bastion. If you play Bastion, the final song for Bastion's pretty.
Bastion was great, yeah. Now, Veg, what about you? You haven't said anything here.
For me, because I've been trying to think of some.
All right, well, we can move on.
Well, although the chat did just say it, my pick was probably Final Fantasy VII with Aerith dying.
Yeah.
Or a second pick would have to be Halo 4 with Cortana.
Bill, shut
Really,
up.
the Cortana.
Both of those I hated.
Wow.
I can't believe the Cortana thing got you. That I wouldn't have caught, with you at least.
You
I
made
never
fun of me
would've
for
thought.
Pokemon, and you chose like one of the most generic fucking scenes ever, and then you chose
Whoa,
Halo.
whoa. The Cortana, man.
Wow.
Come on.
Hey.
The Cortana scene did hit me. That was pretty intense. I'll give you that. I got to agree. That was pretty intense.
My whole reason for playing Halo just dropped right there.
Right. I mean, she was pretty hot, too. That helps.
Of course
Yes, it does.
That's okay. They revived her in Windows 10.
Right?
Yeah, but
she interrupts like every
she's
gaming
only
session
there.
you ever have.
She's only there when you don't want her to be.
Right.
Isn't that what happened in Halo anyway? She was only there when Master Chief didn't want her to be.
No, that was That was in Ocarina of Time. That was your helper there.
Hey, listen!
Oh,
Veg,
fuck
shut up.
you, fairy.
Yeah, I remember
God
Cortana
damn
and
it.
Ocarina of Time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was totally, yeah.
Of all the characters I
Hmm.
wish would die, it would be her. And no,
That-
never.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, Veg, you're up, man. You're the last one.
So, for those who don't know, I am notorious for making catchphrases, at least within the guild.
Yeah. Well, 'cause
I
words
have
mean
2.
things.
One. Yeah. Well. Okay. 3. So the first one was before the words mean things. It was the first 2 are actually. The first one is how would a fail tank do, or what would how would a fail tank do this, or what would a fail tank do this? And that was back when that was back all the way in not Frozen Throne, Jesus, Wrath of the Lich King, where they kept mocking me and kept making fun of me, and I just got fucking fed up with it, and I jumped off the edge with a whole bunch of mobs and killed myself. and then literally one of them goes, Did Veg just do what I think he did? And they all started dying.
Yep. It's
So-
pretty much your Leroy moment. That's what it was.
So, and then the other one was what if this is not veg proof.
Yes, that lasted all the way up into this current expansion. Hey
But
guys,
that's
just so that you
still
know,
goes
this
on.
is not veg proof. All right,
Yes.
let's move on.
So basically, what that is if a area that has a death fall area but doesn't kill you, or not kill you, but if it doesn't let you fall off of it, that's veg proof. Otherwise, it's not. That is the quick wording of that. So that those are my favorite moments because I just thought they were just downright hilarious. One was the veg proof one was in the Molten Front, that is not veg proof, and then I would have to say my best gaming moment would also be in WoW, just for the simple fact that when I one shot the Lich King with a group of, as Ron would say, B pluses in the group that night. We just one shot him before the All-Star group did it.
You know, one of my favorite.
How many times did that happen too? It was just like
It happened like 3 or 4 times, and twice I was leading. And he got annoyed too. He got annoyed. He goes, "Fucking really?"
it's like what the hell is wrong with the guys that I'm with?
I have 2 things in WoW that always get me. One was my very infamous calling heroism on the air phase.
Oh my
That
god.
one I will always remember. That one has a soft spot in my heart to
And
this
the
day.
other is Big Dick.
Because Ron let me lead the raid, and of course he goes right into an air phase when I called hero. So whatever.
Right.
But the
I don't know what's worse, the fact that you called it, or the fact that they actually followed it.
right, it was amazing, dude. I was so proud of my team. So proud of my team. But one of my favorites though was hands down watching it as fucking Veg goes over towards the elevator and watching him fall through as the rest of us just stand right on top of it. No issues. Veg goes, "God damn it!" And he just fucking leaves. For like 5 minutes, Veg is gone. AFK. Nothing.
The
I was
elevator boss.
rolling.
Yeah, that wasn't a good night if I remember right.
Ron
That just-
immediately cues in. He goes, "Well, not veg proof." Oh, it was awesome, amazing. Anyway, I think that's it. Unless you guys got anything else. No.
Nothing here.
All right. Honestly,
the only time I've ever screamed for I got one more.
Yeah.
The only time that I ever screamed at a game, and I don't mean like out of anger, but out of excitement, was when I actually beat the third Prince of Persia.
Really?
Because that game just rolled on. That game took fucking forever.
You know,
So you're happy that it was finally over because it was bad,
Yeah,
right?
not happy they beat it.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of bittersweet. It's like finally I don't have to play this shit game anymore.
Well, it wasn't that it wasn't shitty. It was just endless.
It
Well,
rolls on just like our games in Stellaris.
and well, for me though, like Penth kind of brought up, like waking up the Windfish, and spoiler alert, learning that everything was a dream. That one kind of got me for a while. I really had to stop and question a lot of things. I was like, that's kind of messed up. Like, what was I doing? But anyway, all right. We're not going to end it on a sad note because I am far too excited and I have had far too much alcohol. So let's go ahead and wrap things up with one of the happy moments because we are ending it, you guys. This is the end of episode 71.
So the end of the podcast is a happy moment?
It is a happy moment because now we all get to go back to gaming. That's right. You have to quit staring at us and go back to
Unless you're
gaming.
me, then I go back to programming.
Or programming. Fuck it. You know what,
Hey,
Ron?
come play with us.
Whatever tickles your fancy. You know, everyone's got to get off some way. So, hey, whatever.
Choice of
Anyway.
words. Choice
Yeah,
of words.
let's not talk about that with Dropkick here.
Good
'Cause I'm
point.
sure-
Good point.
I'm sure he's going to come up with some kind of eye-rolling retort.
He will. I'll just give him like 5
This
minutes.
is
He'll
choice
be
of
here.
words, man. I could have gone about it like 50 different ways. I was like, I'll be nice.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
sure
only
you'll
go
interrupt.
you only want to go 2 ways. So
Hi-oh! There goes Ron. All right, you guys, let's end it right there. Thank you very much for coming to episode 71 of the Six Gaming Podcast. I am your host, as always, Shosan, and I look very forward to meeting you guys next week at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on twitch.tv/6gaminggg. Woo! Man, say that 10 times fast. Of course, you guys can catch us every Saturday at this exact same channel, let alone on our YouTube page, as well as Facebook, and we have Twitter. So, thank you guys. I do want to let my awesome and illustrious set of co-hosts say goodbye, though. So, please, Mr. Pantherian, say goodnight, sir.
Do svidaniya, spokojnej noc.
What?
Word. Russian. I like it. Vegito!
You're all douche canoes. Good night.
Word. Obadiah,
to us or
sir.
the audience?
All of them.
Obadiah, save us.
Sully's the better Mercy.
Right? Hey, fuck you. Drop kick. Be nice. Word.
What are you, fucking Pee Wee Furman?
Ron Clean.
You said the secret word! Ah!
Oh, but Soli sends her love, I'm sure.
I hate you people.
Now
I
I'm
just
worried.
want you to know that. I hate you people. But thank you guys anyway. I am your host, Shosan. I really appreciate you guys coming, but of course I would be remiss in letting Mr. Runcliffe please take it away.
See you, bye.